Module 4, intelligence controls, 3 dimensions you can tune, and knowing which one to use when is the difference between a good result and a great one. All right, so Claude has 3 independent controls. Think of them like knobs on a mixing board. You can turn each one independently. First, breadth. That's plan mode. You toggle it with Shift-Tab twice. When plan mode is on, Claude looks across your entire project before doing anything. It reads multiple files, understands relationships, builds a detailed plan, then asks you to approve before acting. Use this for multi-file refactors, architecture decisions, anything that touches more than 2 or 3 files. Second, depth. That's think mode. You type /think in your prompt. Claude gets an extended reasoning budget for one specific problem. There are levels /think hard, /think ultra think. Each one gives Claude more time to reason. Use this for complex algorithms, tricky bugs, nuanced design decisions, when the answer isn't obvious. Third, thoroughness. That's effort level. /effort low for quick answers. /effort high for production quality code with edge cases handled. This controls how much work Claude puts into the response. The key insight, these are independent. You can combine them. Plan plus think gives you maximum power, but it also costs more tokens and takes longer. Match the mode to the task. Let me give you a decision matrix, because the most common mistake is using the wrong mode for the task. Quick question about syntax. Default mode, no special settings needed. Claude answers fast. Bug in one file? /think. Claude needs depth to trace the logic, but doesn't need to read the whole project. Refactor across multiple files? Plan mode. Claude needs to see all the files involved before making changes. Complex algorithm or tricky logic? /think hard. Give Claude extra reasoning time. Architecture overhaul? Plan plus think. Claude researches the entire project broadly, then reasons deeply about the optimal structure, maximum power. Simple file rename or quick edit, /effort low. Don't overthink it. Production deployment or security critical code, /effort high. Every edge case matters. Let me show you the shortcuts. These are the ones you'll use every day. Shift-Tab twice. Toggle plan mode on and off. You'll see a visual indicator that plan mode is active. Option Enter. New line without submitting. This is essential. Without it, pressing Enter sends your message immediately. Use Option Enter to compose multi-line prompts before sending. Escape. Interrupt Claude mid-response. If Claude is going in the wrong direction, don't wait for it to finish. Kill it. Redirect. Escape twice. Rewind. This is more powerful than correcting. It erases the last exchange entirely from the conversation. Bad context gone. Claude won't reference it again. Control V. Paste a screenshot. Claude can analyze images. Paste a screenshot of a bug, a design mockup, or an error message. Let me show you when I use each mode in practice. Start operations. Default mode. It's a standard routine. Claude follows the skill instructions step by step. No special mode needed. Pipeline debugging, /think. Yesterday, our content pipeline wasn't producing videos. I needed Claude to trace through weekendagent.py into article to content.py into the subprocess calls. Deep reasoning on one specific problem. Found the timeout bug in about 2 minutes. Project hardening. Plan mode. When I say harden the content pipeline with 60 docs, Claude needs to read every file in the project, understand what exists, then create requirements, MD, environment.md, SOP, HTML, QA verify.py, all coordinated across the project. System architecture redesign, plan plus think. Redesign our promotion pipeline. Claude researches every folder, every script, every config file, then reasons deeply about the optimal 3 environment structure. This is the expensive combo, but for architecture decisions, it's worth it. Module 4 done, 3 dimensions. Plan mode for breadth, think mode for depth, effort for thoroughness. They're independent and combinable. Match the mode to the task. Quick question. Default, one file bug, think multi-file refactor. Plan, architecture, plan plus think. Your mission. Try all three in one session. Ask Claude a quick question in default mode, then ask it to debug something with /think, then toggle plan mode and ask it to analyze your project structure. Feel the difference in how Claude approaches each one. Go do the thing,